The scenario also highlights the very critical role that global business and public-private partnerships play in preparing for and responding to pandemics.
Nigga think that I'm broke until I pop out with $1 million.
It is really tragic that the economic effects of this are very dramatic. I mean, nothing like this has ever happened to the economy in our lifetimes. But money, bringing the economy back and doing money, that's more of a reversible thing than bringing people back to life.
If you're not stopping it, the sooner you engage in the shutdown, the easier it is to get to that peak. We have not peaked. The parts of the country that aren't shut down, in late April, we should start to see the numbers peak there. They'll still be too high to open up. So you can have a virus where people feel well enough while they're infectious that they get on a plane or they go to a market. You take 100, you get 1,000, you get 10,000. It's exponential probably growth. Have to go another month to really get those numbers down. We need a lot of ideas here. Any part of the country that has cases, and truthfully, because of our problems with testing, because we're not prioritizing testing the right way, that a lot of those places actually do have cases. Even if they have the 100, that will grow, and people do cross county boundaries. So basically, the whole country needs to do what was done in the part of China where they had these infections. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus. An epidemic, either naturally caused or intentionally caused, is the most likely thing to cause, say, 10 million excess deaths.
You yourself can be carrying it. You might not even know it. That'd be the worst thing in the world, is to go to church to worship and to sit next to someone and infect them.
Chris Elias, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
2018, he advocated the Trump administration get serious and back a universal flu vaccine. He tried to prod the president with a kind of flattery, saying a universal flu vaccine could be kicked off and energized by you, Mr. President. What a great legacy.
It's very irresponsible for somebody to suggest we can have the best of both worlds.
The first nigga play on my body, a nigga.
What we need is the extreme shutdown so that in 6 to 10 weeks, if things go well, then you can start opening back up. It's very tough to say to people, hey, keep going to restaurants, go buy new houses. Ignore that pile of bodies over in the corner. Just, we want you to keep spending because there's some maybe a politician who thinks GDP growth is what really counts.
People's PhD theses and new things that are going on in the field.
Most of us, Bill says that he escapes the office about once a year.
We need to get going because time is not on our side.
Adrian Thomas from Johnson & Johnson, Henry Schein, Tim Evans, formerly of the World Bank, George Gao from China CDC, Avril Haines, former Deputy U.S. National Security Advisor, Jane Hulton, ANZ Bank, and former secretaries of both the Department of Health and Finance in Australia, Matthew Harrington from Edelman, Martin Knuckle from Lufthansa Group, Eduardo Martinez, UPS Foundation, Stephen Redd from US CDC, Asti Taggi from NBC Universal Media, and Lavin Theroux from the Monetary Authority of Singapore.
In fact, if there's one positive thing that can come out of the Ebola epidemic, it's that it can serve as an early warning, a wake-up call to get ready.
It is really tragic that the economic effects of this are very dramatic. I mean, nothing like this has ever happened to the economy in our lifetimes. But money, bringing the economy back and doing money, that's more of a reversible thing than bringing people back to life.